Hello everyone. This is part 2 video of Fundamental Derivative Rules, which covers Product Rule, Quotient Rule, Reciprocal Rule, and Chain Rule with examples. Product Rule can be used when two functions are in multiplication, saying one function is fx and the other one is gx. The derivative of function hx, which is the product of two functions fx and gx, is h prime x, that is f prime x times gx plus fx times g prime x. It really doesn't matter whether you find the derivative of fx g prime x first and add it with f prime x gx, but let's keep the formula in this way, and I'll tell you the reason when we see the quotient rule. Looking at the example, say y is 1 plus x squared times x. And for this equation, y is our hx, and 1 plus x is our fx, and x become gx. So the derivative of the function y prime, that is, finding the derivative of 1 plus x squared, which is f prime x, and is 2x, multiply with gx, which is x, plus write down what fx is, and find the derivative of the gx, which is 1. Can simplify this, which we get 3x squared plus 1 for the derivative function. Next example is quotient rule, and we use when two functions are in division. Let's say the function hx is expressed by fx over gx, which are in division. Then the h prime x is f prime of the x times g prime of the x minus fx times g prime of the x over gx squared. The numerator expression looks just like the above product rule formula, except the positive changed to negative. If the sign confuses you, the division sign looks similar to the negative sign. This could help you to remember the formula, but it is best to naturally use those formulas with some practice. Let's look at the example then. Again, we have hx function, which is 2x plus 1 over x squared plus 8. And it asks to find the derivative of the hx. In this function, fx is 2x plus 1, and gx is x squared plus 8. And the derivative of the hx is 2 times x squared plus 8 minus 2x plus 1 times 2x over x squared plus 8, the whole thing squared. Now we can distribute and simplify the function in the numerator. Then we'll have negative 2 x squared plus x minus 8 over x squared plus 8, the whole thing squared again. Let's think about what happens when the fx become constant number 1 for the function we just saw in the quotient rule. So hx is 1 over gx. We follow the same quotient rule, but this time f prime x is 0 as fx is 1, which is a constant number using the constant rule. So the h prime x above becomes 0 and fx is 1. So we ended up having h prime x, that is negative g prime x over gx squared. This rule is called reciprocal rule. Quick example of the reciprocal rule, say y is 1 over x squared, where gx is x squared, then y prime is negative 2x, which is from g prime x over x to the 4th power, which is gx squared. And after canceling one of the x on each side of the equation, we get negative 2 over x cubed. Last rule is called chain rule and is handy when fx and gx are in composite function, like fx is f of the gx, which you can write hx is f of gx. Then the h prime of the x is f prime of the gx times g prime of the x. Example could be when y is given to you as x plus 7 cubed, and it may be a little confusing to see what is the f and g functions, so let's rewrite this as y equals k cubed function, where k is x plus 7, then the y is hx as usual, k is function of f, which is fk, that is k cubed, where gx, which is k, that is x plus 7. So derivative of this y function, y prime, is 3 times x plus 7 squared, just like doing the power rule, times, we need to find the derivative of the gx function, which is x plus 7 prime, that is simplified to 3 times x plus 7 squared. Rule stays the same whether you have a positive exponent with polynomial or negative exponent with polynomial. For example, when y is given as 3 minus x squared to the negative 2nd power, then the y prime is negative 2, 3 minus x squared, negative 2 minus 1, that is negative 3, times, we need to find the derivative of the gx. In this case, gx would be 3 minus x, that is negative 2, times 3 minus x squared to the negative 2nd power, minus 2x, which gets simplified to 4x over 3 minus x squared cubed. Thank you very much for watching the video, and good luck on studying.